This is Washington and Wells. Transfer to Purple and Orange Line trains and City Hall at Washington and Wells. This is a Brown Line train to Kimball. Doors closing. Washington Quincy is next. Doors open on the right at Quincy. Transfer to Metra and Amtrak trains at Quincy. This is Quincy. Transfer to Metra and Amtrak trains at Quincy. This is a Brown Line train to Kimball. Doors closing. Doors closing. LaSalle and Van Buren is next. Doors open on the right at LaSalle and Van Buren. Transfer to Metro trains at LaSalle and Van Buren. This is LaSalle and Van Buren. Doors closing. Harold Washington Library, State and Van Buren is next. Doors open on the right at Harold Washington Library, State and Van Buren. Transfer to Red and Blue Line trains at Harold Washington Library, State and Van Buren. Your attention, please. We are standing momentarily waiting for signal clearance. We expect to be moving shortly. This is Harold Washington Library, State and Van Buren. Transfer to Red and Blue Line trains at Harold Washington Library, State and Van Buren. This is a Brown Line train to Kimball. Doors closing. Adams and Wabash is next. Doors open on the right at Adams and Wabash. Transfer to Green and Orange Line trains at Adams and Wabash. This is Adams and Wabash. Transfer to Pink and Green Line trains at Adams and Wabash. This is a Brown Line train to the Loop. This is a Brown Line train to Kimball. Doors closing. Washington and Wabash is next. Doors open on the right at Washington and Wabash. This is Washington and Wabash. This is a Brown Line train to Kimball. Doors closing. State and is next. Doors open on the right at State and Lake. Transfer to Red Line trains at State and Lake. This is State and Lake. Transfer to Red Line trains at State and Lake.
This is a Brown Line train to Kimball. Doors closing.
Clark and Lake is next. Doors open on the right at Clark and Lake. Transfer to Green and Blue Line trains at Clark and Lake. This is Clark and Lake. Transfer to Green and Blue Line trains at Clark and Lake.
This is a Brown Line train to Kimball. Doors closing.
Merchandise Mart is next. Doors open on the right at Merchandise Mart. Transfer to Purple Line trains at Merchandise Mart. Your safety is important. If you observe unattended packages, vandalism, or suspicious activity, inform CTA personnel immediately. This is Merchandise Mart. Transfer to Purple Line trains at Merchandise Mart.
This is a Brown Line train to Kimball. Doors closing.